Welcome back. In this part, we will start interpreting Surah Al-Qamar from verse 23 to verse 32. Now we have reached the story of the people of Thamud with their prophet Salih, peace be upon him. What is their story? Did they believe with their prophet, or did they persist in disbelief? Let's learn the story together. The state of people of Thamud is like that of previous nations. They indeed denied their prophet Salih, peace be upon him, and rejected the signs that Allah Almighty sent as a warning to them. Their argument was that Salih is a human like them. They ask, how can we follow him when we are a large community and he is just one person? If we follow him, we will be crazy and deviate from the right path. And the people of Thamud continued to be arrogant, saying, has revelation been sent down to him, signaling him out for prophethood from among us, while he is just one of us? They accused him of lying about the revelation. On the day of judgment, they will see who was lying and who was arrogant. The people of Salih asked for a miracle and proof of prophethood. In these verses, Allah Almighty talks about the miracle that occurred for the people of Thamud, which is the emergence of a she-camel from the rock, the test for them. Allah commanded his prophet Salih to inform his people that the water is divided between them and the she-camel, one day for the she-camel and one day for them. However, they did not adhere to the orders of Allah Almighty. They called upon their companion to kill the she-camel. He seized the she-camel and killed it. They decided to kill the she-camel because it was reminding them of Allah Almighty and His message. Allah Almighty repeats the same question that highlights the inability of the disbelievers to avoid the punishment of Allah, saying, how was my punishment for those who disobeyed my messengers? Then Allah Almighty sent Gabriel, peace be upon him, to the people of Thamud. He shouted at them with a single scream, and they perished, becoming like dry, withered crops, fit only for a cattle pen. Now we have reached verses that talk about the story of people of Lut, peace be upon him. Do you expect that they face a similar fate? Let's discover that together. Verses 33 to 40 narrate the story of the people of Lut. They acted like the previous nations, for they rejected the signs and the commands of Allah Almighty. Therefore, Allah Almighty unleashed stones upon them from the sky. Allah Almighty saved Lut and his family from the punishment at the break of dawn. Being saved from the punishment is a blessing from Allah Almighty upon Lut's family as a reward for them. Allah rewards those who are grateful. The people of Lut were engaged in several moral corruption, specifically the practice of homosexuality, which was explicitly forbidden. The verse warned about consequences of moral decay and the transgression against the divine laws. It underscores the importance of maintaining ethical and moral standards within a community. By the early morning, they were overwhelmed by an unrelenting torment. The punishment that destroyed Lut's people serves as a reminder of the consequences of obvious disobedience and immortality. The use of stones of baked clay, described as well marked from your Lord, symbolizes the precision and inventability of divine justice. Amid the punishment, the salvation of Lut and his family, except his wife, underscores the theme of divine mercy towards the righteous.